Hello, it's time for more Mutiny Draft awesomeness. I'm playing Kid this week. The star of this week is going to be my Bronzor, uh, which has nothing useful. It's got Speed Swap and Skill Swap, so you know how that's going to go. But yeah, we're playing Kid. He's got the Mudsdale of Death, and so this game is going to have to be figuring out how to stop that. So I think that I decided I was going to be starting game one leading with Scrafty and Drickazolt. And then I want to go with Butterfree in the back, as well as, let's go with Trampa. We'll save the Bronzor and Arcanine for game two. I predict a double fairy lead, so this Scrafty is intended to... Well, actually, do I want to lead... Yeah, we'll go with this. This Scrafty is intended to survive Gardevoir with Roselli and can fake out Grimmsnarl. It does have a little bit of speed investment. As far as offense, I'm relying very heavily on my dragons, so we'll just have to see how this goes. I made this team in about an hour today, so it's not very tested, but we'll see how it goes. Good luck, have fun to Kid, not to Grim. I'm thinking about Grimmsnarl. So Mudsdale Cinderace, alright. I gotta say, I did not quite expect this lead. I expected the double fairy. So its own tempo Mudsdale. Well, what that means is I need to predict which of these two is going to Dynamax. Switching out Dracozolt into Butterfree is relatively safe, but I'm going to try to just get rid of something turn one. So he's not maxing Cinderace, so that's good. But I may have just burnt my fake out into this Mudsdale, which is less good. Oh, he didn't protect at all. Or he didn't Dynamax at all. Okay. That's a move to... Well, that's a move tutor move from the Isle of Armor. So, not supposed to have that, but I guess we can roll with it? I'm gonna ask him about that. Oh. We'll just roll with it. I did not prep for coaching at all, but whatever. So this is still minus, or it's still neutral. So Dracozolt does survive very fortunately. And here's Manectric. This does not actually have an electric move on it, so I don't really care what Manectric's gonna do here. Drampa should be able to land some damage on Mudsdale as long as it hits its Hydro Pump, which, you know, not always the most sure thing in the world. And good, Dracozolt does not go down. Max Knuckle, okay. Into Scrafty. Gardevoir. I'm going to detect here, and I guess hope that, well, first I will hope that I outrun Gardevoir and I'm able to land some damage on it. I believe I have Drampa in the back. Yeah, so we'll just get some damage onto this Gardevoir. That's not bad. And then Trick Room from Gardevoir. Okay. So unfortunately, I do have some speed on my Drampa. I actually considered going with my Power Belt play with it, but we should still be alright. I am going to... I should just be able to hit Hyper Voice here. You're probably going to go for something like Dazzling Gleam? Well, if you're going to go for Dazzling Gleam. The play here actually to go for then is to Protect. Oh, I don't have Protect, I have Glare. I forgot. Alright, never mind. Then the play is Brick Break here and Hyper Voice, and hope that you don't double up. That works. I would imagine that this is a Dazzling Gleam or a Moonblast coming into... Yep, there's Dazzling. So that gives me a +3 onto Drampa. And now I find out what your last move is. The real key, is this Earthquake or is this high horsepower, because if it's high horsepower, I'm in, I think, pretty good shape. If it's Earthquake, then Butterfree can't win this, so we're just gonna have to find out. Oh, this Mudsdale has speed investment. All right. So I know that that has more speed investment than me. So we still take game 1. All right. I do need to ask him about coaching, though. I'm not, like, mad about it. I just wanted to make sure that we're on the same page with stuff. Alright, we're back. I just popped into Kid's stream to ask him about that, and, you know, I'm fine with it. If he wants to use it, he said he wouldn't, but, you know, if he wants to, he can go for it. Alright, so I really want to pull out the Bronzor play. It's such a bad set, but it's so funny. So, yeah, I think I want to go for it. The thing is, I don't know whether he's going to set Trick Room now, just because of, just because he knows that Drampa outspeeds Mudsdale in Trick Room. So, who's my last for this? I think I really want to go for it. I don't think Scrafty is a great here, so what I'm gonna do instead is Butterfree and Arcanine lead with Bronzor and Dracozolt in the back. And we'll see how this rolls. Alright, game 2. I did not record any of the KOs for that set. Grim Gardevoir. Okay, so this is what I kind of expected game 1, and I kind of wish that I had just rolled with it again. So, all that we're gonna do here is get some damage down. Yeah, because I should have brought Scrafty this game. We're gonna swap in Bronzor and just hit some fire onto Grimmsnarl here. Are we gonna burn it? I think we'll burn it instead. Just so that Spirit Break and Sucker Punch do a little bit less damage. And also because I'm sure that... Oh no, Gardevoir switches out. Into Mudsdale. Okay. Well, that's fine. Bronzor can take that pretty well. So, the correct move with Bronzor right here is to hit Ally Switch. But what I could do is hit Trick Room and switch in Butterfree, and then you can't hit me with a ground move. But you probably read that and go with a rock move or something. So I'm going to just do the safe, stupid Ally Switch and see how that goes. There goes Grimmsnarl. And Manectric comes in. Alright. And Mudsdale protects. I wish I'd gone for, like, Trick Room now. Well, that's fine. See, the fun thing that I could do here is just hit Trick Room with protection up. I'm not going to, but it's the fun thing to do. And I'm gonna skill swap Arcanine right here. Alright, Mudsdale leaves, not wanting to get burned. That's reasonable. And then there's Discharge. So this is like weird Disquake, I guess. That's an unfortunate paralysis, but Discharge is certainly a move. And Bronzor is now incredibly intimidating, that scary little mirror that we have. I guess I swap out into Dracozolt here. I mean, you're not gonna... You won't use a fairy move here, I don't think. If you do, I can just max and... Or if you do stay in, I can just max Steel Spike, and I should be able to take out that Gardevoir if it chooses to stick around. Oh no, it's gonna max. I did not read that one correctly. Hopefully this is not a max Starfall. Well, yeah, I did not see that one happening. I don't even know how much damage I do here. Okay, it's max Mindstorm, but it's into Arcanine. And it does take it out. Well, that would have been fun if I got to do the Arcanine funness, but now Gardevoir is the max and not Mudsdale, so Dracozolt should be okay even still. Max Iron Tail, I believe, does KO Gardevoir. It almost certainly will, even with a, even with the burn damage. I don't know what I was saying there. You know, I went into Butterfree. I kind of wish I had gone into Bronzor instead. Question here is, do I outrun Gardevoir? I'm gonna get rid of the Manectric. I think it's more likely that Gardevoir max guards here. And, you know, I don't know. Okay, so no max guard, but I will redirect the Starfall. And I will survive with Butterfree. Unfortunately, another paralysis, but I assume Butterfree is going to faint here either way. So there goes Manectric. That's a KO for Dracozolt. That's good. Butterfree does faint. And most importantly, I did learn that I outrun this Gardevoir. Okay, so Grimmsnarl's coming in. That's interesting. But I should just be able to... Well, actually, do I KO with Reflect up? I'm sure that I don't. Oh no, well, it'll probably depend on... Yeah, I don't know what I do here. Unfortunately, I can't skill swap a Dynamaxed Pokemon, so I cannot give myself Levitate here. And it's Babiri, alright. That was probably for Klinklang, so I definitely don't win this one. So that's why I wasn't max guarding at all. That's good information. And Gardevoir takes out Dracozolt. Alright. Unfortunately, Bronzor has not got the ability to win this one from here, which I'm sad about. I got outmaneuvered pretty hard in this game. I think the only move I've revealed from him... Well, I've revealed Speed Swap too, but... I'm just going to hit Ally Switch and do nothing and let him take me out here. I was really hoping that this would work out. You know, if I had decided to go with... No, because I would need recovery. I am just going to forfeit this one, and we'll decide who to give the KO to. Because I don't want to sit here for that long if all they're gonna do is hit me with fairy moves. Alright, so game 3. I probably just go back to the game plan from game 1, don't I? The Butterfree and the Scrafty lead. Right? With Drampa and Dracozolt in the back. Part of my problem in this past game was that I really didn't have a whole lot of offense. So I think I need both Drampa and Dracozolt. This Discharge combo is really, really tough to break through. Possibly another play that I could go for is to lead... Well, no, because... Actually, looking at it, I might need to bring Bronzor just for... because if you max Gardevoir again, I think that's the play. The play is to max Gardevoir again, because I really don't have a whole lot of ways to hit it since it has the Babiri. So what I'll have to do is target it down as much as possible with Butterfree and Dracozolt. So that tells me that I want to leave Butterfree more in the back. But we'll see what we're going up against here. I think it's going to be the Grimmsnarl Gardevoir lead again. And I was expecting that to go full, you know, Trick Room to begin with. Max really caught me off guard. Let's go Gardevoir. This is the same as Game 1, I think, right? No, Cinderace was Game 1. Alright. I think that I can just sleep Mudsdale here pretty safely. But do I sleep Mudsdale or do I sleep Gardevoir? I think you're more likely to try to Trick Room here. And I'm more scared of Mudsdale, so... Alright. That's a decent turn 1. Oh, it's Lumberry. And then a Body Press. So this won't do a huge amount, and I should still be able to sleep it here. Hopefully, this is a max, assuming that I won't be able to stop the second Trick Room attempt. So Mudsdale goes to sleep again. It is a Dazzle. Alright, well, I should still survive this with Roselli. I do. That's fine. We're gonna protect Butterfree here and hope that Scrafty goes down. And then I'm gonna bring in Dracozolt and start, probably with Dracozolt I will redirect and hit Mudsdale. Actually, thinking on it, Grandpa probably would have been the smarter play there, but I've made that play now. I've made this option, so we're going to roll with what we have. I think that I need to sleep Gardevoir here. So if I did my calculation right, this Dracozolt should be able to KO Mudsdale with the Dynamax, or with Max Wyrmwind, if Mudsdale does not max itself. I think this is a 3 for 3 on Dracozolt maxing games, which is pretty cool. And you do max the Mudsdale. Well, hopefully it stays asleep here. At the very least, I'm about to hit it with a Wyrmwind. Oh no, it's max Gardevoir. Well, I should be still putting it to sleep 97% of the time. So... Yep, Fortunately, no sleep claws in VGC. And there's a KO for Dracozolt onto Mudsdale, so... Alright. What comes in here? If it's Grimsnarl, I need to watch out for Fake Out, but it's Manectric. So... do I hope that it stays asleep? How much does Max Dazzling Gleam do to me? Quite a lot. I'm going to hope that Gardevoir stays asleep here. And protect with Butterfree. I think if it stays asleep here, this is a guaranteed winning position. Because then I can Rage Powder, get the KO on... or I don't even need to Rage Powder, really. So here's the moment of truth, and it does wake up. That's unfortunate. But Discharge was going to knock out Butterfree either way. And so I kind of needed to go for that play, I think. There might have been a better option for me. Maybe to knock out Manectric? But yeah, unfortunately, well, Drampa's pretty good. I might be able to get this with Drampa. If I sleep Gardevoir here... No, because Discharge is going to knock me out. Do I have a way to claw myself back from this? I think my only hope is that I messed up on the discharge calculations and that it doesn't get KO'd here. Nope, it does get KO'd. And then Starfall will knock out Drampa here, and that should be a good games. Well done, the kid. That was a really tough strategy. I did not respect the Max Gardevoir. I think I put too much effort into countering Max Mudsdale instead, which I did pretty well on, but then I left myself open to other stuff. So, good games. I wish that the Bronzor play had worked out. It did not. It is what it is. So good luck in the rest of the season.